feel welcome to their home. It was not too long, then we start to be more than just people in the same church, become friends. And they asked us to go to help them to translate in the prison. My wife Ronella was going with Valerie to the prison sections, and they were going and teach them, sing for them, and bring them the gospel. And I was going with Steve from the men's section. For me it was a little bit hard because I had to take free from my job to do all these things. But it was a joy for me. And I will never forget that first day when I brought Steve in the one room on the section number 6. And it was a room with people very big, with all the tattoos all over their bodies. Very cool. And Brother Steve had a message, and in the end he made the invitation: if you want to receive the Lord in your heart, if you want your sin to be forgiven, I want to pray with you, raise your hand. And I was amazed to see how many on that room raised their hands and they want to be saved. I was just shocked. I could not believe it. For we prisoners was someone who did something wrong and they deserved to be in the prison. There was no mercy. And but I went back home and I started to think, and my heart was, one big part of my heart was left in the prison with those people there. When I realized they are souls. Yes, they are in the prison, but they are incarcerated in prison, but they are souls. And they need love, exactly like I need love.
Amen.
So the difference is just I have the grace of God, and I was raised in the church, and I get saved earlier than any one of us would be in the prison. So our heart was melted, and I could not forget those moments and those faces. And so after some years, Brother Steve asked us if you are thinking and considering to join the ministry. I said no, I am right now on the top. No, not me. I'm a civil engineer. Should be someone who are a missionary or someone have a school in a seminary or Bible seminary. I made a statement this morning. I want to try to understand. Brother Steve and Miss Valerie was the first mission we saw in our life when we were 30.
Wow.
50 years under communism, Romania never had a chance to have missionaries in their churches. So we never have a chance like, God bless you, ne pare baie paruski, pare mai rumanska. We never have a chance to be in the church like yours and to have missionaries coming to the church and try to tell us about what the Lord put in their heart. We never have a chance like that. So the Lord will just bless us through them to see something we never have a chance to see. So to live by faith was something normal for us. It was daily prayer for us to survive in Romania. You have to be very close to God to survive in those times. And if you want to know more, I can tell you private more what it means to be uncommon. So, but don't ever think about that. So we start to pray. Me and my wife start to pray about that, and the Lord spoke to our heart. Yes, I want to listen to me and to serve me. Going to the prison, I told those prisoners it is a chance and hope for them too. So 1994, I resigned my job, and we start to serve him full time as a missionary. But we learned something. The first thing we learned was how to live by faith. Not just one person, the entire family. When I went to my church and I told them that the Lord called us, and we decided already to resign my job, and we stayed by faith, they said, you are not, you have a problem. And how are we going to survive? We have 3 children. And we told them, I don't know. I know just something. If I call God being my Father, I know my Father loved me so much that if He asks me to jump, I'll jump. Because He will catch me for sure.
Amen.
Because He is my Father. So we trust Him exactly like that, like a Father. So we are here after 25 years to tell you that it was worth it.
Amen.
Yes.
But to be worth it was necessary for someone like Brother Steve and Sister Valerie to be able and be willing to listen, to be obedient to God, to make a step further than the others to come and follow them. So since we started working in one prison, we worked in one prison, and then we started the second. The Lord allowed us, and right now we are involved in 38 prisons in the country of Romania and 3 prisons in the country of Moldova. allowed us, and we preach the gospel in many, many prisons. We have 43 prisons in Romania. We are praying one day they will be able to preach in all of them, to have teams in all of them. In Romanian churches, we are not so many. We are 18 million people in Romania. 85% of Romanian Greek Orthodox, and they believe if you are baptized, you are one in the church will take you to heaven. Don't worry. You are like in the bus will take you anywhere there. And we don't believe that. You have to be right with God. Right. Not just baptized in water. So the Lord gave us a really big ministry in Romania country. Then we realized that if people was saving in the church, in the prisons, and they want to go to the churches, there was no churches for them to go. There are not so many. In Constanța, 750,000 people. We have 5 Baptist churches. 5. There are many villages that have none churches. 0. Not that 0 at all. So for us, we realize that the harvest is much more than just going to the prison. It's going and trying to find something. We receive letters from prisoners, and they ask us, I am released from the prison, I'm home, and where I should go in the church. And I said, what? Tell me this place where I'm living. And he told us the place, and we all tried to look about if they have a church around. No, none of them. And they have no cars, no transportation to go. So I said, well, the only thing you can do is to do exactly like we did in the prison. So what? Take a Bible. Bring your neighbors in your home and start the church.
Amen.
And they did. So the work is much bigger than we thought in the beginning, just to go to preach the gospel to the prisoners. Then we realized that the prisoners have a family and they need to know Christ also. So we started to pray, Lord, give us the wisdom what we should do. And the Lord give us wisdom. And He said, you should bring the whole family, to bring them together to try to teach them. So 1997, we started the first program called Family Reunion, when we brought the children to see their mothers in the prisons. Then we realized it's much more than that. We saw if a man is in the prison, we were trying to bring the entire family, I mean the wife and the children, to have a time when they can be together in the prison. But then we realized that it's not good to be in the prison, so we asked the Lord to give us mercy. And we started to have these programs outside the prison. So now we have this kind of programs where we take prisoners out from the prison. They are coming to our office and work in the Baptist church, and we can preach to the entire family. Brother Stephen was there, and they saw what is happening. You cannot believe it. I mean, you cannot believe it. The church, you have to preach the gospel to the entire family. You cannot believe it to see the tears that are coming on their faces. It's hard to imagine. So if you are willing to listen, to be obedient to God, the Lord will going to open to you a great task, just to be willing to do something for Him. So the Lord allowed us, and we have a Prisoner Bible Institute. It's one of the greatest programs we have. And we work in those 38 prisons with the Prisoner Bible Institute. It's a Bible program. You have to study the whole New Testament, 17,368 questions. You have to work 690 hours to complete the Bible study. And every year, we have the Lord, not us, the Lord allowed, and we see like 100, 150 people finishing the Bible study. Amen. The testimony is incredible. They said, we just want to make the Bible study because we saw other people in our room. One of the prisoners said, I saw someone in my room. His life was changed. And I asked him, what is happening with you? And he said, I received a Bible program, and I read the Bible, and I made this study, and the Lord changed my heart. Amen. And the man, his friend sent us a letter, said, can you send me the Bible study? I want to be the same like my colleagues. Change. Amen. We received letters from prisoners. He told us, I started the Bible study because I received some credits from the state because I'm enrolled in the education programs in this way. So they said that I thought that this is my greatest things I can do it to receive those credits. But when I start to read the Bible, I realize I'm a sinner and I need God. And that is the greatest thing I ever found. Some of them, they thank us because the Lord allowed us to be in the prison to just receive from the first time their own Bible. Brother Stephen, remember when we were But you know, freedom, we don't have the whole time freedom. Like in here, you had a lot of freedom, but sometimes freedom is going less and less. And it's the same in Romania. We never had this freedom like we had before. We cannot go to preach to hundreds, no more. We are in Europe, and in Europe we don't preach to hundreds. Ukraine was not in Europe yet, and I don't think will be ever. But anyway, I've been there, and we know what is that. Our border is with Ukraine, and I know what it means to be tough, and they know what it means to work on a tough country. Because people was on the communism, they have no clue about God. They have no vision. They never have a chance to be in a church like yours to have an invitation on the altar. You know that. We've been in Moldova together. So the Lord gave us a chance for Romania to work in Romania, and the Lord gave us a chance, and after so many years, Brother Steve had the desire to have the work in the Moldova country. Now we have. And we work in 3 prisons in Moldova. We have Rockofagers registered and mission in the Moldova country. But the Lord is greater than that. We are praying for right now for the prisoners who are incarcerated in Italy, and in Spain, and in Germany, and in Norway. Everyone are prisoners who speak Romanian language. But we go to Moldova because Moldova it was a part of Romania. Exactly like Crimea was from Ukraine. But after the Second World was taken from us and was just given to Russia. And people from Moldova speak Romanian language, 80% of them. But there are some of them that speak Russian language. And we are praying for them to be used by God to go to Russia through them. Because they'll never accept us, Romanian or Americans, but they will accept Russians or Moldovians. So we are praying for that. I have to speak with you about that. So the Lord opened great doors for us to go to work in the prisons. So Prisoner Bible Institute, one of the greatest tools. Preaching the gospel to the main sections is one of the greatest need. Preaching the gospel to the ladies sections. Ronella, she's involved on the ladies sections. She has 5 teams in Romania to work every day. So we cannot go everywhere in the country to preach the gospel because the country is not big, but the roads are different than here, and the gasoline is a little bit expensive than here, a little bit more expensive than here. No. They will not sleep this night. So we pay $8 for a gallon.
Oh, shoot.
So, but the Lord is good. The Lord is good with us. We have to do work. What I was trying to tell you is, we realize that it's not good for us to go in all these places. And we have found from the Bible that we should make disciples. And because there are not so many churches, we realize that the only way we can win there is to try to go to churches and ask them to come to help us. So we start to go and we start to travel to Romanian churches and start to preach in the churches and try to ask them, come out and help us. And most of them, they came and helped us. And the Lord was amazing. From that point, the Lord really blessed the entire work. We have 21, I think, or 22 teams working every week in the prisons. They are going 1 day, or 2 days, or 3 days in the same prison preaching the gospel.
Yes.
They need someone to go every week for them. They have no knowledge. I remember my father-in-law, he's going to the prison, like my wife said this morning, he was going to one prison in his town in Dej, and he was preaching the gospel there. And in one day, after he finished the message, one of the prisoners said, Pastor John, this message was one of the greatest messages I ever heard. And my father was very happy. But the man didn't stop, said, we didn't understand a word. And he said, are you joking? No, sir. He said, you use some terms we never heard, like redeemed. And my father-in-law was trying to explain. He said, no. It's the first time I heard that word. Tell me something else I don't understand. Washed by the blood of Christ. How come a blood can wash? So, no. Saved.
By grace.
Grace. What is grace? So my father-in-law, he listened to that man and he told me, he said, Mircea, I realize that sometimes we can speak a foreign language to our own people.
Yes.
Because we use church language.
Yes.
but the street people use street language. Prisoners use prisoners' language. So if you want to reach them, we should go on their level, not to compromise, to know their own problem, and start to build from that point, day by day, month by month. So this was the Lord that really helped us and give us a desire, and everything was changed in our mentality. We don't compromise the gospels at all, but we start to teach them much more. No more basis. They have no foundations on their faith. We met people never have a chance to be in the church. Brother Steve, do you remember when being around and they was fighting for the Bible?
Yes.
We remember. Kissing the Bible. Sleeping with the Bible. There are so many people in this world that never have a chance to have a Bible. Never have a chance. So the Lord will use me and you to bring the gospel to them. So I'm really thankful for that. So what the Lord is doing in Romania, and we are praying for that. We are praying for to have 3 more teams for the next year, to be able to start 3 more prisons. There are prisons to beg us to start to work in them. We don't have people, we don't have churches to be willing to come with us, and they are on the other side of Romania. We are praying that the Lord will help us and allow us somehow to be able to open a halfway house. Is correct? We don't have this in Romania, any kind of halfway house, but something different than it is here. It says we want to have a place where people, when they were saved in the prisons, to be able to go somewhere and to start a new beginning with the church. But we have to have a safe place for some months, and then they have to go on their own life. We don't have such a place in Romania, so we are praying for that the Lord will help us to buy a house, not big things, small homes, to get hold of some people and have a chance to help them to have a new beginning with God. So we are praying for that. We are praying that the Lord will help us to open all those European countries where there are people they speak Romanian language. We have a prisoner who is moved in Spain, and we received a letter from him from Spain, and he asked us. I was saved in the prison, and he said, I need a lot of Bibles and a lot of New Testaments and some prison Bible Institute, because there are so many people here who are Romanian, they have no clue about God. Can you send me those things, because I want to start a church? I said, of course we will send them. So we ship them. A Romanian prisoner trying to reach the Spanish people, the Romanian people in Spain. Amen. This is happening and will happen with me and you if you are willing to listen to the Lord. So what the Lord is doing, it's just amazing us how it's so wonderful. Yes, we are praying and we are coming for the States because Brother Steve was in Romania. We lost some support a lot, and we are coming and we are praying to the Lord to help us to go on. And it's not easy. But we believe with all our heart that the Lord is going to help us. Amen. Because we know we are on His way. Yes. And I want to take you a little bit with the passage what we've written this night, Luke chapter 5. It is a passage I really love it, and I think it's a passage the Lord tried to speak to me and to you, to His Holy Spirit about the way how we should do, and we walk with God every day. I try to picture you, and I want to try to think about the image. I'll try to picture in your mind. I try to think our Lord Jesus was coming from Jerusalem. Was coming after He was baptized, and He was preaching the gospel on Galilee Sea, and He was going to this seashore, I can say, lake shore, where people was coming and trying to press Him to listen to the gospel. Was a seashore like this one, let's say, like this one, and the people was trying to press Him down. A lot of people was pressing down to listen to the gospel, but something unusual was on that seashore was 2 ships. 2 ships was there, and there was outside from the lake. Those people here behind Jesus Christ was trying to press Him, and He was willing to listen every word He was saying. But beside them was some fishermen. They was not so much interested about the preaching like the others. They was trying to wash their net because they worked the whole night. They have bills to pay. They have to leave them and their family. And this is their lifestyle. There was a fisherman. So they was taking their ships out on the seashore or lake shore, and they was washing their net. One of them was Simon. Another one was Jacob, yes, and John. So all these people was very working on the sea, on their nets, and they didn't really it was different than all the others. All the others was much more interested about the Word of God than those people here. And something happened amazing is that this is the way, it's a picture of the way how the Lord is trying to work with our heart exactly the same way. Our Lord Jesus was preaching to them and preaching the same message. Then he saw Simon and he went up on his boat and he didn't command to Simon, push the boat. No, he really kind. Asking, are you willing to just take the boat a little bit farther? Well, Simon was tired. The whole night he was fishing. The whole night he was putting the net down and pulling out and nothing. The whole night. He was on the third shift in the night, working hard. Tired.
Yes.
Disappointed that the whole night he was working and no fish. Thinking how I'm going to survive me and my family. And here is this man is coming and he's speaking beside my boat. He get in my boat and now he want me to take him out. So the only thing he knew was just put back the net. And he just went a little bit further. The same thing the Lord sometimes is happening with us. Sometimes the Lord wants us to go a little bit further than the place when we are standing on the seashore. And he just doesn't force us, just ask us very kind. Are you willing to go a little bit for me? A little bit further for me. So Simon did this. They took the boat and went a little bit further on the lake, and the Lord sit down on the boat and start to preach to all the people there. Simon was in the boat. He was forced to listen to the gospel. But in this point, he never thought that the man who was preaching the gospel was just a very wise man, a master, a teacher. Because she called him master. Master. You asked me to. So the Lord finished the preaching, and he asked Simon, can you launch out more on the deep and prepare yourself for fishing? Well, at this point, Simon was really bothered about that. Tired, depressed, upset, willing to go home to sleep,
Yes.
to eat some tamale, or biscuits and gravy. Tired the whole night. He said, okay, I'm going to go. But Master, do you know something? You know how to preach. You speak very nice, but you have no clue about fishing. He said, and look the way how he approached our Lord Jesus Christ. He said, Master, we tried the whole night to fish and we didn't catch anything. And the Lord said, Simon, launch down the net. Sometimes in our life, the Lord is trying to use us. First of all, He's trying to use us, asking kind. Are you willing to serve? I mean, do something for me. I want to use you. I want to use your car. I want to use your phone. I want to use your pocket. I want to use your voice. Are you willing to go with me a little bit further for others? This was the first questions our Lord asked. Son, can you go a little bit further for others, for me to be able to preach them? The second question that our Lord Jesus asked Simon was, Simon, are you willing to go a little bit further on the deep for me and with me? Let's have a journey together, Simon. And this is the point where Simon said, no, sir, you don't know. No, Master, you don't know what this means about fishing. You know what teaching, preaching. I know what fishing. But That's a great word.
Yes.
And this word should be in my mouth, in your mouth.
Yes.
At thy word.
Amen.
I'll do it.
Amen. Amen.
Simon said, the Lord, Master, I'm a fisherman. I'm a professional fisherman. I don't know what's your job. Your job is a carpenter. You don't know what about fishing so much. You don't know about my family too much. And I don't think you care about me too much. Because you asked me to go to work when other people are asleep. Now you ask me to go on the deep and again to launch down the net and have to work again to clean the net, and because tonight I have to come back to fish. Because I have to feed my family. I have bills to pay. I have to live on. So you instead to let me to rest and to sleep, you ask me to do things for you. But the Lord was so kind to Simon. It is exactly like the Lord is kind to us. I'm willing to go a little bit deep for me. And I'm willing to listen to me, to be obedient to you, exactly like Simon said, at thy word. Well, many things in our mind, they are not right. Exactly like I said. I'm not prepared for this job. 25 years ago when the Lord called us and said, Lord, I'm not able, I'm not prepared for that. You don't know, I'm a civil engineer, I'm not a preacher. But the Lord said, I know, I prepared for that. You don't know, but I prepared for that. You just listen to me and do exactly what I ask you.
Amen.
And I did. And I'm so happy for that.
Amen.
And we are so happy for that. So Simon launched the net. And something happened amazing. I mean, amazing was normal. Was so many fish catching the net get broken. And Simon had to go and ask all the others on the seashore to come and help us. When you're on God's work, the work is too big for you.
Yes.
Don't think you'll be able to take the net by yourself.
Yeah.
Ask others to come to help you always.
Yes.
Because the Lord wants to bless you and bless others to you, to your faithfulness. But if you are not willing to go one step and then a little bit further, you will never do it.
Amen.
You will miss it. The grace of God. So Simon he saw that the multi of the net, and the net was already something broke. Someone asked me when I was preaching this message, what about the fish was going out from the net? I said, don't worry about them. He said, why? Because you don't know who was in the boat. In the boat was not master, was the creator of the fish. So when the net was broken, the Lord said, no, don't go out, stay there in the net. So she ordered the fish to stay in the net, catch them all. So nobody went outside. So Simon saw the gravity of the fish inside. And he was astonished. And he asked all the others to come and help them. And they took the fish out. And beside Simon was James and John, the son of Zebedee. They were partners with Simon. But something happened at this point. When Simon saw the fish, how many fish was in that net? He realized that the way how he approached our Lord Jesus Christ was wrong. He was so arrogant about it. Master, you don't know what you are talking about. I am a fisherman. You are a carpenter, and you are just a preacher. You don't know anything about fishing. It's about the moon. About the moon phase. So the Lord said, no, it's not about the moon, it's about who is talking about. I am the master. I made them. So Simon realized that the person who was behind him in the boat was Lord. And he did something as an education for us. When he realized that he was so arrogant in front of God, and he was speaking with God on the same level. Master, we don't know what you are talking about. Just leave me alone. When he saw the fish, and
Yes.
I'm not worthy to be in my boat.
Yes.
Depart from me, I'm a sinful man.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. Amen.
Not the fish made Simon to repent. Not the fish.
No.
The wonderful voice of the Lord Jesus.
Yes.
When he realized the only thing he has to do is to listen and to obey to him. So in this night, me and you are traveling with in the same world with God. Somehow each of us, we are a musician. And maybe the Lord wants you to go a little bit further. And He wants to use your life. And you are in this point of your life, you say, not me. I am too busy. I want to finish my job. I want to be a wealthy man. Why should I give up all these things for Him? Or you are saying this, I'm too tired. He's asking me too much. Have to be someone else who is much free. Maybe you are in that situation to say, no, I have to finish my job, I have to finish my school, my education, and after, when I be retired, I'm going to think more about serving God. No, you don't know what you are missing.
That's right.
You are missing a journey with God and the blessing from God in your life. And for others, the Lord can bless others because you are faithful.
That's right.
This is what happened with Stephen and Mizari. They came to Romania and the Lord blessed them and blessed us and the whole prisoners from Romania because of their faithfulness. Sometimes the Lord asks us to go a little bit further, but sometimes we are too arrogant to listen to the voice of God and we are thinking that, well, the preacher doesn't. What I heard today in the church was not God, it was preacher. The preacher was trying to force me to do something. No, it was God. No, it was God. The Lord was the same one who in the beginning was addressing to Simon. Simon, are you willing please to take the boat a little bit further? Was the same man, the same person, but was God. But Simon didn't recognize him. I never named him Peter, you saw? I never named him Peter because he was not Peter. It was Peter just after he was saved by grace. After he was humbling himself. And after he denied all the things and he said, what he did, when he saw the mouth of the fish, when he asked and he repented from God and he asked forgiveness for the way how he treated him, and he recognized that he's the Lord of heaven, he's a sinful man, and he needs him. He went out with the boats and lead them all and follow Jesus. A journey with God. This means to be prepared. Maybe the Lord is asking you to go a little bit farther. He wants to use you with everything He already blessed you.
Right.
A little bit farther. Are you willing to do it? Maybe sometimes it's asking you to launch on the deep.
Yeah.
Further in Armenia, or in Russia, or in Kazakhstan, or Uzbekistan. A little bit further. Are you willing to do it? We believe that that one who is speaking to our hearts is God of heaven, who creates the heaven and earth and creates us. He's our creator, and He knows we are weak, but He will be with us every day. I am willing to obey, be obedient to Him, and to say, at Thy word, I will do it. I'm going to listen to you because you are God. I am willing to have this kind of joy with God. I am willing to feel Him and to just allow Him to bless your life and bless others through your life because you was obedient to Him. Simon did something amazing, and we are right now blessed by His Spirit of God. The Lord Jesus Christ used Simon Peter and built on His rock the church. That man with a hard-working man, willing to go an extra mile, because at Thy will I will do it.
Yes.
I will drop in the fish again in the net. I will drop it because You told me. I will do it for You. And this night I'm so blessed because the Lord give us the honor to understand that when the Lord is speaking to us, it's the Lord, it's God, it's not someone else.
Amen.
And when it's God, He wants to use you for others. The journey of the Lord, it's a blessing for you first of all, because you are so close to God to live by faith. And then the journey of the Lord always will bless others. Are you willing to launch out to the deep?
Amen. Amen.
I'm praying that the Lord is going to use us, all of us, to repent exactly like Simon repented in front of Him. To be honest to God, say, Lord, sometimes I'm not willing to do it. Sometimes I'm not willing. I think it's not for me. But He wants us. He wants us because we are His children. He wants us because He saved us and He gave us a name and a heritage in heaven. He wants us because He is our God.
Amen.
And we told Him that we love Him so much and we want to follow Him. And we sing that song, I will follow you.
Yes.
Not just when it's easy, when it's hard too. But we'll never be alone. He will be with us. Following Him means He's in front and we follow Him. He doesn't push us. We just do whatever He asks us to do. I'm praying that the Lord will bless us to be obedient to Him, to listen to Him, and to give Him the honor to be the Lord. God bless you.
Amen.